I woke up with the intention of running a half marathon. I'm preparing for my first full marathon in exactly 90 days. Today I wanted to see where I was at. So I inhaled some bagels, chugged some water, and did some stretches. Stay upright. Oh yeah, baby. I'm doing 13 miles, 21 Ks. I have this running belt. I'm gonna start the race. You like how I called it a race? Just me by myself. Start with one of these in my hand, running like this. This is what it looks like when I run, by the way. Do you guys run with like spears for speed or fists? Sometimes I kind of go open fists. What I'm gonna do today is, it's a little bit unorthodox, unconventional, some would say. People usually just leave their house, run far as fuck, turn around, and run back. You know what they call that? An out and back run. Go out, run back. Pretty fucking simple. I'll just be honest, I do that often, most of the time. You know, another option is to just run and stay somewhere else. Just run far away and stay there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take an Uber to a far as fuck destination, and I'm running home from there. I just took an Uber out into the middle of nowhere. I'm right behind the Wellington Airport, and I'm gonna run a half marathon home.
4 hours later.
I just ran my first marathon. I can't even describe, there's so many thoughts. That was insane. I don't even know what to say. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. I just decided to do it and I did it. Let me cross the street here. Oh my God, I need water, I need a shower. I'll talk to you in a minute. Please. So first of all, today was supposed to be my easy run, and tomorrow was supposed to be my long run of 9 miles. And I decided yesterday that I was just gonna do a half marathon today. Started, and I drank my Powerade throughout the first 30 minutes. And I drank 2 waters. I had also really well hydrated and stretched really well. After 40 minutes, I felt as good as I've ever felt on a long run. Heart rate under 150. I wasn't flying, but I literally felt like I could go all day. At that point, I decided to do a full marathon. And I was also listening to this book called Run Elite at like 1.7 speed. I actually finished the entire book during the course of the marathon. I knew that I was gonna be able to do it. And I felt so good. I was like, I'm gonna be able to do this and it's gonna be easy. I'm getting close to the half marathon distance. I'm like, this is crazy. But I'm starting to feel some aches and pains, and I can tell that it's because I'm not fueled properly. Because I brought Powerade and 2 little water bottles because I was just gonna run 13 miles, 26 Ks, 21 Ks. So I actually did stop. I think I stopped in total like 5 times. So I paused my watch. And I stopped in the store, grabbed a Powerade, 2 waters, boom, rock and roll, okay. And then I'm back out there and I was moving. And it just made such a big difference drinking that. Like I could feel like the shit going into my legs and powering me. At this point, I'm running now past my place to do a longer distance. And the problem, the psychological problem here is that I actually can stop at any time. It was just so easy to quit. And then I decided that I went all the way to Sky Stadium. And when I kind of got back into my neighborhood-ish, I'm just gonna stop and be done. And I was just in a flow that it felt easier mentally to keep going than to stop. And there's like just a certain turn that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep going. And then I started doing the math. The problem was because I didn't calculate the route. I was constantly doing math of like, how far is this distance so that I can get to 26. There was no more of this, oh yeah, man, like I'm the man, I did it. It was like, okay, all hands on deck, every single step, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 pain. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to go to the place of like, can he do it? And then, and early on, I didn't think I would even get to that place. I thought it would be so easy, but it got so hard. The last like quarter, the last like 30 minutes, longest 30 minutes of my life. But I wasn't gonna stop. I was just gonna suffer and suffer and suffer. And I just kept thinking about how good it's gonna be to lay down. And here I am standing talking to you. In the stream before the run, another 50 Captain! I cannot fucking fathom that I'm doing this. This is the weirdest and most fucked up thing I've ever done on stream. Probably just in general. Bro, it's burning. Bro, my armpits are burning. This is gonna be uncomfortable. I have to run a half marathon right now. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my God, I really regret this already. I mean, I don't because that's a good chunk of change right there. It's extremely uncomfortable. It looks like bro's first time shaving. That's why I look like this. And this is me trying everything to shave it. We can probably cut this part. My lower back is hurting as much as my legs now. Oh, even my shoulders and my upper back hurt a lot. Also, I'm severely sunburned. Oh. Can you see the sunburn? Is it bad?
No, it literally looks normal.
Can you see it now?
No, it's like you want sunburn.
No, I don't want it, but I have it badly. Ow! See, but that kind of feels good. It kind of feels good when I stretch it like that. Oh, yeah, baby. My knees hurt a lot. Toes, on fire. Bottom of the feet, needles. Ankles, it feels like there's a boa constrictor or an anaconda suffocating. Calves, knives in here. Knives in the shins. Knees, also knives. Quads, knives. My ankles are like a pregnant woman. They don't look like a pregnant woman's ankles, but they feel like the pain of a pregnant woman. And I know, because I've seen pregnant women. And I've also seen women that aren't pregnant that I asked them if they were pregnant. And don't ever do that. Okay, that's just a side note, pro tip. Okay, knees bad, hips bad. The shocking part, my lower back is really kind of waking up like hell is just being unleashed. And my upper back, my shoulders, my trapezoids, everything on fire. And everything very tight. I weighed 83.8 kilos before the run. And I weigh the same amount now. And some people be like, oh my God, bro, you burned 3,000 calories and you just put it all back. Fine. It's called recovery and eating burritos. Okay? It's important. You have to put back in the protein and the carbs that you lost. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I think that's just the least I can do. I didn't drink any beer. Okay? We're just focused on actual hydration. Ever heard of that? For me, the physical part was the hardest. Now, the mental part is the only reason that I actually achieved that. But that wasn't hard for me. It was a clear decision. It was a decision, and the run was a formality. The physical pain was the worst thing ever. Next time you see me, I'm going to be eating a bagel. And then I'm going to go to the sauna. And then I'm going to cold plunge. And then I'm going to get a massage. And then I'm going to run. And then I'm going... Did I already say massage? I'll get another massage. And then I'll come lay down and then lunch. And then I'm going to run another marathon. Just to show you that it wasn't a fluke. Oh, I need to sleep.